Okay, my name is Ade Adebi. I'm the Managing Director of Guarantee Trust Bank Sierra Leone. Oh, I think it's quite encouraging with the regulators' strides. So with the national switch coming on board, I believe that currently electronic payments that's about 8 to 10% will probably grow to about 40 to 50%. However, one key thing that will make that happen is the fact that the switch itself has to be stable so that the consumers would have confidence in the switch and will be able to do away with cash. Okay, so right now, Sierra Leoneans like to carry cash because they believe that if they want to make payments using electronic means, it doesn't work. So once the switch is up and it's reliable and people know that 100% it will work, then they will drop the cash and have the confidence to use their electronic payments.
My name is Akim Lawal. I'm the Managing Director for the payments business of the InterSwitch Group. Well, we believe that Sierra Leone is on the cusp of a digital transformation in payments, right? And we know this because we've seen other markets where once the switch infrastructure was implemented, the amount of creativity, innovation that went into building out products and services for customers took root and germinated, right? We believe that by working together with partners in the industry, the commercial banks, the fintechs, the regulators, that stimulation that is required to take Sierra Leone to the future is here. So we gave some awards to some of our partners in the market, and really is to recognize the amount of work and effort that has gone into bringing the industry from where it was to where it is now. We recognize the Bank of Sierra Leone for driving and spearheading financial technology transformation in the country. We recognize the number of our banks for the innovation that they've brought in to offer products and services to their customers. And then we also recognize the number of partners who are emerging and creating new products that we think will have an impact as we go into the future.
My name is Ejiofor Ndubisi. I'm the MD CEO of Blue Bank Sierra Leone. Our strategy in Sierra Leone is to ensure that there's financial distribution using platforms and networks and channels. Basically, we will go with the hybrid of brick and mortar, that's physical branches, and also leveraging on technology to deploy solution to customers. Basically, I'm not new in Sierra Leone. I've pioneered a lot of projects in Sierra Leone when I was in UBA as the MD. And especially when we started the card, people felt the card would be rejected. But I tell you that once there's value proposition for customer, especially reducing cost of doing business, customer will normally adopt a cheaper means of doing transaction with bank. Take for instance, if you are to receive your salary through a bank and you have to physically go to that bank, you pay transport, plus the time that you waste going to the bank. But if you have channels where you can easily access your money at the closest location without spending anything, you will prefer that option. So what we think will happen is that, yes, some customers, you may think they are not literate to use this solution, but with right strategy and right deployment, even the most uneducated customer will prefer to use those channels.
My name is Chidi Oporandidu. I work with InterSwitch as a partner account manager. So I oversee the growth of the business across the regions in Africa and also within Nigeria. So my role at InterSwitch, I mentioned earlier, is collaboration, partnership with different stakeholders cutting across industries. So we look at where we play today, which is the fintech. We know the fintech is the major driver of a lot of businesses across industries and in countries. So we're using our partnership scheme to go into countries where we're not present driving growth and penetration using partnership scheme. So InterSwitch is using the opportunity to bring that expertise to Sierra Leone, where we've partnered with key partners in the region, fintechs, to drive innovations across health, across education, across government policies, and we're trying to use those partners that we have in the ecosystem to ensure that the right policies are made that will drive growth of fintech in this environment. Fintech is the way forward globally. Everybody's adapting. So with that measure, we are trying to see how we can grow that from a partnership perspective. InterSwitch is happy to collaborate with local content creators and managers to, drive growth in this space. And however, because of the growth, the switch that is up and running now, we're going to be layering services, and those services we're going to be layering, we're going to collaborate with the partners we find in the space for them to drive the home value proposition in the market. We understand the uniqueness of this market through our partners, because the partners will tell us what is available in this industry and in this market, and we can build on those information that we have for better products for this market, because each market in Africa is unique, and those unique values the partners help us to drive it home.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. My name is Olubumi Aino, the Vice President Sales and Account Management, InterSwitch Group. It's a pleasure to be here. Yeah, InterSwitch is a known brand name to Africa, and mostly to West Africa region, where in Sierra Leone, where I'm here. We're able to tell you for free that as a digital payment foremost digital payment company, we've been able to make payments easy and convenient for the public. As a financial technology that we are, we've been in Sierra Leone for over 10 years, and we've been able to work alongside partner banks, commercial banks, the regulator, as well as other financial institutions to bring to the fore the solutions that will make everyday payments seamless for the populace. Part of what we've done for over 20 years is to stage switches in respective countries where it allows e-commerce to thrive, where it allows P2P transfers to thrive, where it allows different segment markets or small medium enterprises, SMEs, to be able to have access to their money, to be able to get paid. It's a different thing for you to establish your business. It's a different thing for you to be able to get your payments when you give value to your customers. What InterSwitch has done over the years is to make all of this happen within an ecosystem. In Sierra Leone, we have deployed disparate front-end processor systems that has allowed e-channels to thrive. So how the POS terminals work, how the automated teller machines, which we generally know as ATM, how it works in different locations at different branches of commercial banks. The technology that makes that happen has been as a result of the cutting-edge technology that InterSwitch has deployed in Sierra Leone to certain commercial banks. And in addition, the recent milestone achieved by the national payment switch by the Central Bank of Sierra Leone, BSL, we've been able to also play in that space to ensure integration from these systems that have been deployed across commercial banks to communicate and interrelate with the national switch. So in a nutshell, we've worked with the central bank, we worked with the commercial banks, we're looking at working with the fintechs, which is why we're having this event as well, to make sure that we bring our experience of over 20 years to bear in Sierra Leone. And with so doing, with that happening, Sierra Leone can take a leap in the digital payment space to where other countries are in Africa and even beyond Africa. That's the vision of InterSwitch.
My name is Udeme Udo. I'm the managing director of First Bank Sierra Leone. Yeah, it's evolving, it's a journey. One of the reasons we're very happy with InterSwitch is the fact that we brought them one of their key and pioneer products to Sierra Leone, the Verve card. We were the first bank in Sierra Leone that issued Verve cards, and we've worked with InterSwitch all along for over 10-15 years. But in terms of the digital landscape of Sierra Leone, it's a journey that we're happy with. It's going to change the whole landscape. Everyone will be a participant, both the old, the educated, the unbanked, and even government. In terms of revenue collection, the digital platform is what will give a solution. The same thing with a woman that lives at maybe Daru, who doesn't have a smartphone or doesn't have a bank account. With your normal analog phone, he or she will be able to buy and sell across platforms. So it's something that we're hoping and we're very pleasant and happy that it is coming to be in Sierra Leone. Yeah, that is the area that you need to create that comfort. It's like launching a new product. You see what in marketing is called early adopters. They're the ones that would go out to say, I bought it, it's working. So where we are, the rate is actually very low, less than 10% in terms of penetration. But what would really change the landscape is once the national switch, the last leg of it is completed. Because as long as a man or a woman is able to move money from UTB to Sierra Leone Commercial Bank without going to the bank from his house, or moving money from UBA to his mobile wallet. So you would see a paradigm shift. As long as you, interview me, can sit in your house and order for food or order for a phone cover or a phone from a shop, pay from your house, they bring it to your house and deliver it, adoption will be perfect. And that is dependent on what we say, the national switch, the last leg of it. I think the financial sector is ready, InterSwitch is here, most of the fintech companies are already prepared for it. So it's something that will change the ecosystem. Most of you working here may say you don't want to work again because from your own mobile app, from whatever you design, you can create value. Someone can get a taxi, someone can get a ride without necessarily having a car. And all those things are dependent on payment solutions.